A new trend that combines the cozy functionality of Scandinavian design with the tranquil minimalism of Japanese aesthetics has elegantly taken center stage in the always-changing field of interior design. This combination, referred to as Japandi interior design, is a concept that turns minimalism into a practical way of life rather than merely a passing fad. As we explore the essence of Japandi, we discover how it skillfully combines the best elements of both cultures to produce environments that are both aesthetically pleasing and livable. Overview of interior design in Japan. Although the idea of Japanese interior design may appear new, it is based on a great respect for nature, simplicity, and a thoughtful way of life. Fundamentally, Japandi decor is the perfect combination of Scandinavian and Japanese design elements, which may seem different at first, but have similar ideals that emphasize practicality, simplicity, and a close relationship with nature. This distinctive combination gives minimalism a new lease on life, transforming it from merely aesthetic to holistic. We set out on a trip to discover Japandi, which promises to bring balance, usefulness, and tranquility into our homes and lives, in addition to being aesthetically pleasing. Examining the origins of Scandinavian and Japanese design, or Japandi. Understanding the various concepts that modern Japanese interior design is influenced by is essential to appreciating it. Zen-inspired Japanese design places a strong emphasis on natural materials, simplicity, and a profound regard for artistry. It's a design aesthetic that aims to create calm environments that encourage reflection and tranquility. To counteract the long, gloomy winters, Scandinavian design, often just called Scandi, comes from the Nordic countries and emphasizes warmth, light, and functionality. Notwithstanding their disparate geographic locations, these two design schools agree on the value of minimalism, not as a style preference, but as a way to improve day-to-day living. The common emphasis on crisp lines, natural light, and a neutral color scheme that evokes a feeling of space and tranquility are clear examples of this convergence. By fusing these components, Japandi interior design offers a new interpretation of minimalism that is both contemporary and classic, while also honoring its historical roots. The Japanese interior design minimalist method. In Japandi, minimalism is about harmony and balance more than the lack of possessions. Every element of the design, from the furniture placement to the material selection, reflects this methodology. Every object in a setting with a Japanese design theme has been carefully chosen to fulfill a utilitarian or aesthetic purpose, and frequently both. Spaces that have been carefully chosen feel spacious, light, and incredibly peaceful. The color scheme, which favors gentle, subdued hues inspired by nature, likewise follows the minimalist style. These hues foster a peaceful and tranquil atmosphere in addition to increasing the perception of space. Natural, sustainable materials like wood, bamboo, wool, and linen are preferred since they highlight the design's relationship to nature while also adding warmth and texture. How Japandi makes functional living out of minimalism. The focus on usefulness in Japanese decor is what distinguishes it from other minimalist styles. This design concept recognizes that a space's functionality is just as important as its appearance. The selection of furniture and decor in a Japanese home is based on both functionality and aesthetic appeal. In order to minimize clutter and increase the feeling of tranquility, multi-purpose objects are preferred, and space is cleverly used to ensure that everything has a place. This practical approach also permeates the space's layout, which is intended to facilitate interaction and movement. For instance, open-plan living spaces are frequently found in Japanese living room designs, which promote a more connected lifestyle by making it easier to move between various activities. By combining useful functionality with a minimalist look, Japandi turns minimalism into a way of life that provides a haven from the stress of the contemporary world. Important components of Japanese interior design. The simplicity and meticulousness of Japanese home design are what make it so beautiful. One of the most important components is the use of natural materials, which foster a connection to the outdoors while also adding warmth and texture. Another important element is the color scheme, which emphasizes earthy, neutral hues that provide serenity and a sense of stability. Low-profile pieces that highlight crisp lines and craftsmanship are preferred in terms of furniture. A key component of Japanese design is lighting, which emphasizes natural light to create an air of openness and space. When artificial lighting is required, soft, cozy sources are preferred since they add to the room's overall coziness and warmth. Lastly, greenery is a crucial component, with plants selected for their capacity to improve well-being and filter the air in addition to their aesthetic appeal. Wabi-sabi versus Japandi interior design. Wabi-sabi and Japandi interior design are not the same thing. Although both wabi-sabi aesthetics and Japandi interior design have their roots in Japanese culture, they represent different values and traits. Japandi creates a harmonic fusion of clean lines, natural materials, and minimalist spaces by fusing the elegance and calm of Japanese aesthetics with the practicality and simplicity of Scandinavian design. Wabi-sabi, on the other hand, celebrates the genuineness of materials and the passing of time by embracing imperfection, impermanence, and the beauty of natural patina. Wabi-sabi encourages a greater appreciation for the simplicity and genuineness of life by finding beauty in the imperfect and the fleeting, whereas Japandi aims for balance through a fusion of styles. Both design philosophies provide distinctive viewpoints on how to create environments that are authentic and peaceful, but they approach the task from different angles, catering to various interests and sensitivities. Minimalism's place in Japanese interior design. Minimalism is more than just a style in Japanese interior design. It's a concept that guides every choice, from the room's arrangement to the use of materials and hues. This minimalist philosophy encourages a way of living that finds beauty in practicality and simplicity, prioritizing quality above excess. By emphasizing areas that inspire and nourish rather than overpower, this design philosophy challenges us to reconsider how we interact with our environment. In addition to its practical advantages, this minimalist ideology promotes a more sustainable way of life. By prioritizing natural, sustainable materials and quality over quantity, Japanese design encourages more conscientious consumption that has a smaller environmental impact. In this sense, minimalism's function in Japanese design extends beyond aesthetics and provides a model for a more balanced, sustainable way of life. How to use Japanese style in your house. It's not necessary to completely redesign your house to use Japanese design. Small, deliberate adjustments that embrace the ideas of utility, minimalism, and a connection to nature might be the first step. Declutter first, paying particular attention to making areas seem spacious and peaceful. Select functional furniture and decor, prioritizing craftsmanship and quality over quantity. Choose a color scheme that accentuates the feeling of space and tranquility by using earthy, neutral hues. Add warmth and texture by incorporating natural materials like wool, bamboo, linen, and wood. Remember the value of greenery. Choose plants that enhance the indoor atmosphere while also being aesthetically pleasing. Lastly, think about how your room flows, designing open, useful spaces that encourage interaction and mobility. The effect of Japanese interior design on lifestyle. Adopting Japanese interior design can significantly influence your way of life by encouraging serenity, equilibrium, and well-being. This design concept promotes a more deliberate lifestyle that prioritizes utility, and simplicity above extravagance. It creates settings that are not only lovely, but also loving and therapeutic, providing a haven from the outside world. Furthermore, Japandi's focus on natural materials and sustainability promotes a more thoughtful attitude to consumption and strengthens ties to the environment. Japandi offers a new take on minimalism by fusing the finest elements of Scandinavian and Japanese design, turning it into a practical, sustainable way of life. Last remarks. Japandi interior design is a movement toward more ecological, thoughtful living, not just a fad. Japandi turns minimalism into a way of life by fusing the minimalist aesthetics of Scandinavian and Japanese design to create environments that are both aesthetically pleasing and functional. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts. Hit that bell icon to stay updated on our latest uploads. See you next time.